Drop boxes and early voting sites are opening up soon in SLO County. KSBY News reporter Gina Avalo spoke to SLO County's clerk recorder about the options available to voters starting next week.
Voters started receiving their mail ballots this week, and I've seen at least a couple dozen already turn them into this drop box. And the people who are voting early tell me they feel it's best to do it now.
Well, we got our ballots yesterday in the mail and we filled them out this morning, and we wanted to make sure that they got safely to the registrar of voters, so we decided to bring it down ourselves.
Voting early is a recommendation given every election season.
This was picked up from the post office this morning, and it's already 5 trays of ballots already coming back.
2 voting sites at the county clerk's recorder's offices in San Luis Obispo and Atascadero being prepped to open next week.
We're setting them up as if it's one of our voting locations or one of our voter service centers during the 4 days of voting.
Poll workers being trained now on what this year's voting process will look like, with stacks and stacks of mail-in ballots already turned in.
I felt most comfortable taking the ballot in myself.
Gong says the safest way to vote this year due to the pandemic is through mail, but early voting locations will be open for those who prefer to vote in person.
But voters who have to come in person, for instance, they might not have received their ballot, they lost their ballot, they need to use our accessible voting equipment here. Certainly they can come in.
For those who do decide to vote in person next week, stations will be ready with social distance guidelines to ensure people's safety. In San Luis Obispo, Gina Avalos, KSBY News.
Ballot drop boxes and voting sites will also be open Monday in Santa Barbara County. A full list of locations will be on our website at ksby.com.